Who says that only humans can experience friendships? I've mentioned this before, and I'll say it again, we can't just attribute human characteristics to animals. However, there are moments that make us realize animals can indeed show emotions. Nature is full of examples of animals forming bonds, even across different species. These friendships can often be quite unexpected. Take, for instance, a dog whose life was transformed by meeting an unusual friend. Want to know the story behind this friendship? Stay with me as we explore extraordinary animal friendships. Prepare yourself for some of the wildest, most random, and most unexpected relationships in the animal kingdom. With that said, let's begin. Number 1. An African elephant and a black Labrador. Our first tale is about a friendship between a wild animal and a domestic one. Bubbles, the African elephant, and Bella, a black Labrador, became inseparable friends. It all began after Bella was rescued from poachers in Africa who were after her precious ivory tusks. She was brought to a safari in the US, where she met Bubbles. Despite the massive difference in size, Bubbles is almost 3 meters tall and weighs at least 4 tons. The two formed a strong bond. For Bubbles, this friendship was a rewarding escape from her perilous homeland. Number 2. The Giraffe and the Ostrich. Next, we have Baya the giraffe and Will the ostrich, who became best friends at Busch Gardens in the US. Despite giraffes usually intimidating ostriches, these two were very comfortable around each other. They lived in a 65-acre enclosure, yet chose to spend much of their time together. Baya, with her playful nature, even used her tongue to explore her surroundings, including Wilma, who didn't seem to mind at all. Number 3. The Dog and the Fox. In the forests of Norway, a dog named Tinny and a wild fox named Sniffer formed an unlikely bond. This friendship started when Tinny and his owner, Torgeir Berge, encountered Sniffer during a walk. Since then, Sniffer has followed Tinny and Torgeir on their adventures. Torgeir, a photographer, captured many affectionate moments between the dog and the fox, showcasing their unique bond and challenging common misconceptions about wild animals. Number 4. The Chicken and the Puppies. Mabel, a chicken who injured her foot, found an unlikely family with a group of puppies. After being brought inside by her human owners to stay warm, Mabel began roosting over the puppies as if they were her own chicks. This heartwarming relationship helped Mabel and the puppies stay warm through the cold nights, forming an unexpected but loving bond. Number 5. The Orangutan and the Blue Tick Hound. Shuria, an orangutan, and Roscoe, a blue tick hound, formed a remarkable friendship. Surya, who lives in an institute for rare animals, met Roscoe, a stray dog, one day while exploring her preserve. Despite their different backgrounds, the two quickly became close. Surya adopted Roscoe, showcasing the incredible capacity for love and care that animals possess. Number 6. The Chimpanzee and the Tiger Cubs. Anjana, a chimpanzee, has raised lions, pumas, and tiger cubs, showing a remarkable ability to care for different species. Her story began with 2 white tiger cubs who lost their mother during a hurricane. Anjana provided them with the affection and care they needed, even bottle feeding them. She learned her nurturing skills from her human caregiver, China York, demonstrating the deep bonds that can form between animals and humans. Number 7. The Cheetah and the Labrador. At Busch Gardens, a cheetah named Cassie and a Labrador named Taney formed a friendship that started in their youth. Raised together, they became very comfortable with each other. Although Cassie began spending more time with other cheetahs as she grew older, she and Taney still enjoy occasional visits, showcasing their enduring bond. Number 8. The Dog and the Lion. Milo, a dog, formed a touching friendship with Bone Digger, a lion with a metabolic bone disease. Despite Bone Digger's imposing size, Milo cared for him, providing companionship and support. This unlikely friendship has endured for 5 years, highlighting the compassionate nature of animals. Number 9. The Dog and the Mouse. A Dutch Shepherd, formed an unexpected bond with a tiny mouse named Riff Rat. Osiris, who was used to helping other animals, welcomed Riff Rat into his life. The two became so close that Riff Rat would even lick Osiris' ears and mouth, showing a level of trust and affection that is truly heartwarming. Number 10. The lion, the bear, and the tiger. Finally, we have Shere Khan the tiger, Baloo the bear, and Lee the lion, who lived together at Noah's Ark Animal Sanctuary in the US, rescued from an abusive owner. These three animals formed a deep bond, finding comfort and companionship in each other after their traumatic pasts. These incredible stories of unexpected animal friendships remind us of the profound connections that can exist, transcending species. If animals can form such deep bonds, surely we can too. Which story resonated with you the most? Have you ever witnessed a surprising friendship in the animal kingdom? Share your experiences and thoughts, as these heartwarming tales inspire us to appreciate the beauty of companionship, no matter how unlikely it may seem. Let's celebrate the friendships that defy the odds. Discover the top 10 unbelievable animal friendships that defy nature. From a lion and a dog to a giraffe and an ostrich, these heartwarming bonds showcase love knows no species.